Human ecology theory is a way of looking at the interactions of humans with their environments and considering this relationship as a system. In this theoretical framework, biological, social, and physical aspects of the organism are considered within the context of their environments. The bioecological model is based on the idea that the relationships children have with their parents and caregivers impacts their development, and that these relationships are affected by their work, school, and community settings, which are in turn affected by broader social, cultural, and policy conditions.
The microsystem refers to the most immediate contacts in child's life. Example with the child's family, their nursery or playgroup, their neighbors, and their local community. Brofern Benner stressed how a two-way process of what he referred to as bidirectional influences within the microsystem can have quite powerful influences on young children. What he is suggesting here is that young children are influenced by action of others. They also, in turn, directly and indirectly influence the action of others with whom they come into contact with. A mesosystem compresses the interrelationship among two or more settings in which a developing person actively participates. The demands of the settings, such as work, may require so much time and effort that the person is not able to meet expectation in another setting, or the rewards of the one settings are so highly valued that the person begins to neglect responsibilities in another setting. The concept of the mesosystem provides a way of thinking about social networks. People are linked to another truth and variety of settings in which they participate. Through these relative settings, people come to understand the norms and expectations for behavior across settings and can be helpful to newcomers who are entering the setting. Social and instrumental support can be acquired by activating contact across the mesosystem.
The ecosystem level includes the other people and places that the child herself may not interact with often herself, but that still have a large effect on her, such as parents, workplaces, extended family members, the neighborhood, and etc. For example, if a child's parents get laid off from work, that may have negative effects on the child if her parents are unable to pay rent or to buy groceries. However, if her parents receives a promotion and a raise at work, this may have a positive effect on the child because her parents will be better able to give her physical needs.
Microsystem. This layer is found in the outermost part in the child's environment. Macrosystem includes the cultural values, customs, and laws. The belief system contained in one's macrosystem permeates all the interactions in the other layers and reaches the individual. For example, in China and also in other parts of the world, sons are more valuable than daughters. This may pose challenges for girls as they're growing up. Because of differences in beliefs and customs, children from different parts of the world experiencing different child rearing practices, and therefore differences in development as well.
The fifth and final level of Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory is known as the chronosystem. This system consists of all the environmental changes that occur over the lifetime, which influence development, individual major life transitions, and historical events. These can include normal life transitions, such as starting school, also include non-normative life transitions, such as parents getting divorced.
His bioecological theory has provided studied links to why children each develop differently in what aspects of development are in the child's control and which are not. It looks not only into the biological aspect of development but also the ecology behind it and the environment involved. He states that as a child develops, the interaction within these environments become more complex. This complexity can arise as the child's physical and cognitive structure grow and mature.
According to Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory, children typically find themselves in niche in various ecosystems, from the most intimate home ecological system to the larger school system, and then to the most expansive system, which includes society and culture. Each of these ecological systems inevitably interact with and influence each other in all aspects of the children's lives.
The biological theory of development was formulated by Yuri Bronfenbrenner and possessed the human development is a transactional process in which an individual's developments, influenced by his interactions with various aspects and spheres of their environment. Their theory suggested that the components of mental health recovery are embedded in the ecological context of influential relationships, which fits in with Bronfenbrenner theory that the ecological system of young persons such as peers, family, and schools all have mental health development. Bronfenbrenner believed that a person's development was affected by everything in their surroundings environment. He divided a person's environment into 5 different levels: the microsystem, the mesosystem, the ecosystem, the macrosystem, and the chronosystem.